Hello, Blazer family, your GMC admin team here with some very important information to help start the school year. It's right around the corner. We are extremely fired up, and we hope you are as well. Before we get started, got to give a quick shout out to Bullseye Ink's screen printing. They gave us a little bit of a hookup on some faculty attire and helped us out a good bit, and we appreciate that. So, got some screen printing needs. Just go to Google or Facebook and look up Bullseye Inks, INKS screen printing, and give them a little look. So we had a Blazer News email come out yesterday, day before yesterday, guys, like most recently, and there will be another one coming out today. Today we're doing this video on Wednesday the 22nd, so maybe right before about the same time this video gets posted, 2 Blazer News emails coming out. So be sure you're checking those emails, and we're going to do a little recap with a little added information for those emails. First of all, if you're not receiving the Blazer News emails, please go to our website, find the link to sign up for the Blazer News emails, and you will definitely want to do that and be informed as we go through this school year. All right. Looks like we got Miss McCraw going to tell us a couple things about the first days of school.
Yes, it's right around the corner. We have the first day of school, August 10th, for our freshmen. So a lot of our freshmen have been enjoying Blazer Boot Camp. We've had a lot of those kiddos here in the building learning their way around, and that's been super exciting, seeing all those new faces. So when they come on Freshman Day on August 10th, just parents, please use the drop-off line in front of the main building, in front of the academic building. And freshmen, you will come through the main building and go down to the gym and sit in the bleachers, and it'll be a great fun atmosphere. And Miss Looper will be there, and there'll be some older Blazers there to kind of help facilitate everything, and you'll get your schedules and you'll go to your Blazer blocks, and it's just going to be an awesome day for our freshmen. I think they'll really enjoy it, but just make sure parents, you use that main drop-off line in the front. Also, August the 11th will be the first day for everybody. So all of our Blazers will be here. Again, same thing, only use that main drop-off line in front of the main building for that. And then again, everybody will go to the gym and be dismissed from the gym to go to their Blazer block, because our underclassmen, all the other ones, not the 9th graders, but they'll get their schedules then. So everybody will go to their Blazer block and find out their schedules at that time. Then on August the 10th, well, backing up, I guess, August the 10th, that evening will be a meeting for all families that are new to GMC. So that's not for everybody, but if you're new to GMC, and you want to come for some information, there'll be some information there for those families. You can park in the gym parking lot, and that meeting will be held in the gym at 6 p.m. on August the 10th.
Yeah, that meeting for new families, ma'am.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
The meeting for the new families is geared mostly for 9th grade families, of course.
Sure.
But there is definitely some information. If you're new to GMC, it will be well worth your while to come to that meeting. Mr. Franz is going to mention there's been some questions out there on some of our social media sites about the laptop situation. So help them out, Mr. Franz.
Yeah, that's right. So hopefully you got the Blazer News from yesterday, and it goes over a lot of the recommendations that we have when it comes to technology. So students can bring their own devices. It's not a requirement, but it's recommended, a student can bring their device. We would love for them to bring either a Dell or HP PC laptop. So if you go to Blazer News, you will see our recommendations for what those devices should have. We recommend this because it works best for the classes we have here at high school, and it also works best for students when they start to take the college classes at GTC. So look at those recommendations on Blazer News and make sure when you are deciding on what type of laptop to get your student, if you decide to do that, it's going to meet those minimum recommendations. You can do a Chromebook as well. We just recommend that it has enough storage that it can run some complex web-based platforms. And then if you are a Mac person, we have had students that use Macs here. That is fine. Just a couple disclaimers there. Just make sure that you're aware that our IT department may be limited on helping students troubleshoot with Macs, or it might take them a little bit longer to do that. And they're not necessarily Macs aren't necessarily supported with the GTC classes. But we have had students use those and they've been able to be successful. But our recommendation is that, students use a PC laptop. That way our IT department can support them better, and it also sort of works better with the GTC classes. Your student's not required to bring a laptop. We do have laptops that the students can use in the classes, so they can check them out in their individual class. It's just not something they can take home with them. But they will still be able to do everything they need to do while they're in class if they decide to use one of our school-provided laptops.
Yeah, it's
Right.
definitely beneficial to have your own device, because if you're using the classroom device, then you're having to go to a next classroom and get a different device, and that can get cumbersome for the student. We know some people love the Macs, the Apples, but just as an example, there was a young lady student here earlier this week with a school counselor, her and one of our IT guys, that took them an hour and a half to get the platform that she needed for, I think it was a college class or something, to get to work appropriately on the MacBook. Ms. McCall, did you have something to add to that?
No, I was just going to say, I mean, I definitely think that I've had two daughters here at GMC, and they've used the MacBooks, but it can be cumbersome sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but to each his
But
own.
speaking of what's not cumbersome, Ms. McCraw is going to talk to us about the Carline.
Yes.
That's
So,
not at all.
yes, our Carline. So, for our freshman parents, if you'll just give us a few days to get in the groove, our Carline is really awesome. It really is. It's really fast. We have it down pat. But there are a few things that make it work really well. And if they follow the rules and how we do things, it moves very smoothly, and you can be in and out. We dismiss at 2:50. The Carline's usually done by 3:05. I mean, it's super fast. But the main thing is our Carline needs to use the West McElhaney entrance. That is for GMC students, parents. We are not supposed to use the college entrance. That is for college students. That is really not our rule. That is the college rule. We are on the college campus. Thank you, college. Thank you, Greenville Tech, for allowing that. So we try to be nice and abide by their rules. So please, GMC parents, use the West McElhaney entrance for the Carline. You may see some of our students exiting the student parking lot and going out that way. That does not give our Carline a free pass to use that. So just don't watch them. Please use our entrance, which is the West McElhaney entrance. Another thing, always turn right. When you are leaving our Carline, please turn right. It just keeps our Carline flowing. Otherwise, it just bottlenecks and it just gets stopped, and then we're stuck, and it slows things down. If you see faculty members out there directing traffic, please follow what they're asking you to do. They're asking you to do something for a reason, and they've been told by somebody to do it. So please just follow their instructions. And bear with us again the first couple weeks, because it is a little bit heavier, because there are no office hours. Students are not staying after to get extra help. Students are not staying after to work on projects, or staying after necessarily for their sports events, things like that. So it is a little heavier, but I promise you it will get faster. So if you're sitting there saying, oh, she told me it was only going to be 10 to 12 minutes, I promise I'm not lying. After the first 2 weeks of school, it will be really, really quick if you follow the instructions. And tell other people that are picking up your children, like grandparents, carpool, all of those things. A lot of times you might forget to tell people, oh, you can't use the college entrance. And I'll be honest with you, I'm the one standing out there at the entrance where they're coming from the college, and I'm not going to let you turn in right there. I'm going to make you go all the way around and back out. And that really makes people upset. And I'm sorry, but I'm telling you now, I'm giving you a huge heads up that I'm not going to let you turn in, because all those parents that have been waiting in line get really upset when you get to break in line. So please use the West McElhaney entrance. I promise it's by week 3, it's 12 minutes, maybe.
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the most.
Yes.
That's right. You can't go wrong if you're turning right, right? If you're right, you're never wrong. And that's turning
right.
Out of our lot.
Always go right.
And out of when you're leaving campus, turn right. People that wait on that traffic to turn left.
Yes, you can turn right.
Yeah.
If you turn right onto West McElhaney and then take the first right and then another right, guess what? You take another right and you're right back on 290. So take all rights, I promise.
You can get there. There are roads that lead to Blue Ridge or wherever you need to go. Speaking of the Blazer News emails, Mr. Franz, give a little update of what they should be looking for.
Yeah, so I know students coming back to school excited about the supplies they may need to get. I remember being excited about my new Trapper Keeper every year, my new superhero lunchbox. So I know, hopefully, I'm assuming students are still excited about those things. Maybe not a Trapper Keeper anymore, but
oh no, they're back.
Are they back? All right.
Back.
Oh, well, good. I'll have to go look for one then this year. So you can find, though, the lists of supplies that your student's going to need in Blazer News. There will be, as Mr. Diller mentioned, a Blazer News coming out today that will have a link that the teachers have listed the supplies that the students will need for their class. So your student may not have their exact schedule yet. They will get that coming up the first week of August. But they should know what classes they're taking. And so that will give them an idea to look at those teachers' supply lists to know what they may need to get so they're prepared for this school year. As far as the teacher needs, so we have Charter Barter, and that link has also been provided there in Blazer News. And guys, that is a super helpful thing that you can do for our teachers. Being a teacher here for the past 10 years, I would put the supplies I needed in my classroom. And I'm pretty sure all those things were supplied to me by parents. And so I was very grateful for that. And so I know our teachers are grateful for that as well. And so for every $10 you spend, again, you can count that towards an hour of your service hour requirement for the school year. So look at that Charter Barter list, look at how you can support your students' teachers. And I know they'll be super grateful for that. And then finally, our dress code, be looking at the student handbook just to make sure that you are very familiar with what students can wear. But for our GMC approved apparel, we do have an online store. And so check that out. You'll see the link again there in Blazer News. And so feel free to get a hoodie. I know some of our classrooms stay cold all year long, even if it's 100 degrees to start outside to start school. Some of the classrooms can be cooler. And so I know students love to wear our GMC hoodies or other apparel that we have there for sale in the online store. So go to that link, check that out, and you can support GMC in that way as well.
And I want to add too, Mr. Franz, I believe this year there's some new gear.
Yeah. Yes. I think Mr. Ross has been working on that as well.
Yes. So I think there's a rain jacket, a GMC rain jacket that's pretty cool. So.
You mean it rains and we still need to be in dress code when it rains?
Yes, when it rains, you actually have to still wear the same colors. You can't wear a purple rain jacket. No, you can't.
Yeah, good point. Make sure that outerwear does meet the color requirements. Yep.
Outerwear, all jackets have to be in dress code too.
Very good, very good. Speaking of requirements, there is one new thing. All right, so parents, this is new, and we're anticipating, we're hoping everybody's going to work with us on this, because we've talked with you guys before. We always say that the three of us, obviously, we're parents. We either have kids here or we've had kids graduate, or Mr. Franz might even have one more coming here in a year or two. So we understand, and like we've said, we make a lot of our decisions as parent educators. So the one thing new this year is here at GMC, we're going to have a new approach to energy drinks. We've noticed more and more students with more and more energy drinks, and they come packaged in a way where we don't know, but they're pulling out maybe one after another, and we just have no way of knowing that. And besides the fact that students consuming energy drinks at any point in time, really, but also throughout the day, it is not conducive for the learning environment. But besides that, we all know that it's also potentially dangerous for a young, growing adolescent to be taking in that level of caffeine. Now, be aware that we're going to address, when we see an energy drink, we're going to address it, but there's not going to be punishment. We're not trying to, make some new, way to punish the kids, but just please help us out, parents, and tell the kids not to bring it. Tell them don't chug 2 of them before they get here either, or anything like that would be great. We're just going to address it, either ask them to put it, we're going to ask them to discard it. If it's unopened, maybe there's a way they can just put it away or something like that. But I don't want to start hanging on the energy drinks all day longer, but we're going to play it by ear, honestly, but we really need kids to not be drinking energy drinks. It's in their best interest for academic standpoint. And, if they want to be, if whatever they drink after school or, at home or whatever, but it's just, we cannot keep up with. We've noticed more and more what seems like one drink after another, and we know that that's not good for the learning environment and the student. We know the big question is going to be, what about coffee? We have plenty of kids that come in with that morning cup of coffee. They finish it off, they throw it away. And, we also know that coffee has much less level of caffeine in the drink besides compared to energy drinks. So not even an issue things, just energy drinks. And we're not getting into, if it says energy drink on the can or bottle or whatever it comes in, we're going to go by that. But we would just prefer, we're really asking for your cooperation, students and parents. Just don't bring that to GMC. It's not helping anybody make mastery as much as you might think. It gives you a boost or whatever. There's other ways to get a boost. We'll stop and do 10 jumping jacks or something. So please work with us on that new expectation this year. Last thing, GMC faculty will be in meetings the week before school starts, so August 3rd through the 6th. So everybody will be in meetings all morning. If you need to talk with one of us, a school counselor, if you think you need to talk to a teacher, we will not be available in the morning, Monday through Thursday, the week before school starts. Please email, make an appointment, plan to come by after 1 p.m. on any of those days. We will be open that Friday, August 7th. So we're getting back open on some Fridays here now that summer's starting to be over. We appreciate your support and hope you are as excited to get this new school year started as we are, because it is always a great day to be a Blazer.
That's right.